There's absolutely nothing to worry about.
I want to be a wizard.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So this film is a kind of like a prequel to the Harry Potter series, and it follows this young guy named Newt Scamander. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Played by very talented Eddie Redmayne, and he went to this place New York from all the way from England or Hogwarts to set one beast free, and then there were things going on within New York, and then this one dark force has been going around wrecking town or wrecking havoc in New York. So as Eddie Redmayne was in this New York, he accidentally or released some of his beasts, and then there's one organization of the wizard, and then thought that he is the one who released the animals and caused problems within New York. So there's more problem going to it. Okay, this film was set in New York and is around 1930 something. So the setting was quite nice to be honest. And it's all in New York only. And there are a few things I gotta say. I felt a bit meh with this film. There are a few things that I liked in this film, and there are a few things that I don't care for this film at all. So the first thing I have to say, the beasts in this film are gorgeous looking. They are very, very creative. They're all very, very majestic. You can say majestic and funny looking at the same time. But all I can say that they are very creatively done. But I have to say about one thing is that the CGI in this film is not as up to par with the previous Harry Potter films. That's how I feel, at least. And then there are certain moments of the film that I felt like they extended a bit too long. But as an overall story, it's an interesting story. But I find myself, I have a problem with the pacing and the cinematography. There are certain of the cinematography was a bit confusing, as in it's a bit too jumpy here and there, especially when it comes to action parts. And then the pacing, sometimes there are moments that are a bit too slow, and then there's a bit too fast, but I kind of get where they're going, but the pacing for me is a bit weird. But it's not that bad at all. Other than that, I find the characters in this film were kind of interesting. You can totally tell that there are a lot of characteristics in every characters in this film. As in, like, there are not a lot of blandness in it, but I can say that there are a lot of character development in this film. The character development was so well done in this film that makes you want to continue and see more of them in the upcoming sequels or something like that. Because Eddie Redmayne's character, Newt Scamander, he's a very interesting character. The way Eddie Redmayne acted in this character is he acted a bit awkwardly and very, very shy kind of guy, but he put it off very well. Colin Farrell, his performance is really not bad. It's just that his character is what makes him interesting. You will know what I mean when you watch this movie. And then you have Ezra Miller, who is the Flash in Justice League. His character was so weird that made him very, very interesting. Acting wise was not bad, to be honest. His acting was not bad in this film. Just that his character development was not too bad to make you wanna know more. There are certain aspects of the film that I do like, and then there are certain aspects of the film I don't like. But I felt like this film is a bit too long for my taste. It felt like 2.5 hours when this film is around 2 hours. I felt that's why I'm getting. The pacing of the film was a bit too awkward. Sometimes it's too fast or too slow, to the point it felt like a 2.5 hours when it is supposed to be a 2 hours movie. When I entered this film, I was hoping to get a lot of beast introduction and a lot of beast kind of stuff. But I didn't get a lot of stuff because the focuses on the film was more on the dark force, the dark magic in this film, instead of getting more on the beast. I was hoping to get more on the beast, the introductory, seeing more of the beast, those kind of things, because the title is kind of a bit misleading if you think about it. So every time when I see a beast, I get excited. Really, I get more excited when I see the beast, what they can do, how they look, and because the film sold me, like the way the film sold me is like there are a lot of mystical creatures or in the magical world that we don't see often. That is what I'm sold on. So that's why I want to see a lot of magical creatures. Which every time when the magical creatures appear, I'm thrill. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed with this overly hyped. I don't like it. I don't hate it at the same time. I just enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them a 6 out of 10. So I guess you guys are going to watch this film because I can say there's a lot of Harry Potter people you out there. So I hope that you guys gonna watch this film. So maybe just like that, and maybe subscribe to my channel for future reviews, and then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time.